Special thanks to Guy7 for the idea for this episode. He has been a wonderful supporter of this channel, and I thank you for watching all my videos.
Okay class, we're doing something really special today. Our class was selected to have the great privilege of opening up a time capsule from 30 years ago.
Wow, that's older than me. And probably most of the people watching this video.
What's inside of it, Miss Martin?
I'm going to open it up and pass everything around so that all of you can take a good look at what's inside. Hard to believe something like that has been in the ground for so long. 30 years, that was back in 1991.
Hey, take a look at this. It's a VHS tape of The Little Mermaid.
If it wasn't for school still using the TVs with those tape players, I'd probably not know what that is.
I actually quite like this movie too. Disney films always seem to stick around for a long time.
Awesome. An original Game Boy with Super Mario Land. No batteries though. Hard to believe so long ago that you had to purchase batteries for these systems. Now you just plug it in.
And hey, check this out, a newspaper with the headline talking about the fall of the USSR. Times were sure different back then, huh?
A Michael Jackson record. Funny how vinyl records are making a comeback now. We should definitely bring the record player in and listen to it.
Now, it's important to think about everything you're seeing because that goes into the assignment that I have for you. Tomorrow I would like for you all to bring in something new to put in the time capsule. We will once again bury one for another 30 years, meaning it will be opened in the year 2051. Our class along with a few others will be deciding on what to bury. So, each of you will have to come up with something to put in it. This isn't an important grade or anything, but I do want each of you to really think about what to put in.
Not going to lie, this is actually a pretty cool assignment all things considered. Especially because I wonder what people will think of this time 30 years later.
I agree. I'm going to come up with the perfect thing to put in.
Meanwhile at lunch.
So, what are all of you guys thinking about putting in the time capsule?
I was thinking about taking some photos of the school and putting them in there. Who knows how the school might change in 30 years.
Well, I was thinking about putting one of the used Fortnite gift cards. Can't deny Fortnite is big.
I was actually thinking about putting in a mask, in reference to the whole pandemic. What about you, Caillou? What are you thinking about putting in the time capsule?
I honestly don't know yet.
I'm sure you'll come up with something.
If it was still 2017, I would put in a fidget spinner.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about those.
Dude, I remember I had like 3 of those. I even had one that lit up. They were pretty cool, honestly.
Never had one of these personally. But I always wanted one.
I might talk to some other people to get more ideas. You never know where you might find inspiration.
Meanwhile after school.
Hey Jimmy, how are you doing? I wanted to ask you, is your class doing the whole time capsule thing too?
Yeah, we are. Even I have to admit it's pretty cool.
Jimmy, you're good with time travel and always seem to know just what to do. What are you putting in the time capsule?
Well, I'm coming up with a VR experience where people get to walk around the town on an average day in 2021.
That's brilliant. Gee, why can't I come up with something amazing like that?
Well, give it some thought. If it helps, I'll let you know what my friends are putting in it.
Could certainly help. Please share.
My friend Carl is putting in a drawing of a frog he made. Sheen is putting in a special edition Ultra Lord action figure that he swears will be worth millions when it comes out. Libby is putting in a mixtape of popular music from this year, and then Sydney is putting in some popular books she liked.
Sounds like all of them are putting in something important to them but relevant to the year.
That's the general idea. I hope you find something good to put in, Caillou.
Thanks. Think, Caillou, think. There has to be something I can put into the time capsule that would be perfect. Let's see here. Something important to me and something from this year. I got nothing. Maybe some rest is what I need. Perhaps it will come to me when I wake up. Okay. Where am I?
Welcome, young boy, to the tomb of the great kings of old. I'm not sure how you found yourself here, but I'm the keeper of these parts.
I think I came here because I'm trying to figure out what to put in my school's time capsule.
Time capsule, huh? Well, you'll find nothing older than this one. Tombs are really old time capsules, if you think about it.
I guess so.
Allow for me to tell you a little about these tombs. Perhaps this will help you with your predicament.
I'm all ears.
In ancient Egypt, it was believed that whatever you had in your tomb would be what you brought in the afterlife.
Cool! I'd bring all my video games if that was the case. Though, how does it help me with my time capsule problem? It's not like I'm going to be buried with the time capsule or anything.
It's a lot to think about. But here's what I wanted to tell you specifically. Sometimes the most important thing to show the future are the lessons that you have learned in the past. It is said those who do not learn from the past are destined to repeat the same mistakes in the future.
That's a good bit of insight. Thank you. I think I know what to do now. I just realized something. I'm lucid dreaming, aren't I? Which means I can do anything I want. Let me try this. Yay. Chuck E. Cheese is in it's only for me. Let's eat some pizza. Aw man, I'm starting to wake up. Darn it, if I dreamed just for a few seconds longer I could have had some awesome pizza. Well, at least I know what to put in the time capsule now.
Meanwhile at school.
Okay, class. Glad to see all of you here with things to put into the time capsule. Who would like to go first?
I would like to go first, Miss Martin.
Really, Caillou? You're not usually the first one to volunteer. But, sure, go right ahead. Let's see here, an envelope. What's inside?
A letter to my future self and to anyone who reads it.
That's a wonderful thing to put in. Definitely not what I was expecting from you, but a great idea.
Thanks, Miss Martin.
You will certainly be getting full marks on this.
Okay, I feel like I have to ask. What did you put in that letter exactly?
It's mainly a lot of self-reflection stuff to ask myself or anyone who ends up reading it. I then went on talking about myself and my experiences.
Hey, even I think that's great. Nice going, Caillou.
I hope I will have the chance to read it in the future.
I'm sure you will.